Yeah! It's Saturday, baby. You already know what it is. Oh, let's get it on. We don't stop. We won't stop, baby. I hope your ponies is ready. Get that baby oil on ya. Sony doing y'all ducky over there. Ooh, we got a great show lined up. You already know what it is. Ooh. Yeah, you know what it is. Uncle Lem is in the back somewhere. You already know what we do. Let's go. I'm Super G's on the way. We got Scrub in the background. You already know what we do. We got these topics. Oh, we gonna get fiery. You think Thursday was something? Oh, we about to spit them bars. Let's get ready for the show. Facts.
Yeah. It's him. You're now tuned into the dopest. It's him. Wanna wait, drag, and stay in the latest fashion. You think it's a game till we start clashing. War zone where I'm from, bullets like magic. 2K on your head, that's a backseat. I could put a E&D to all you lanes, whether outside or in the crib. On the game, limit tech with the best system. PlayStation for the staycation, Nintendo Switch for your wisdom. New level, whatever you want, you been on it. It's only one way to support it. Binge on it, never lag. Whip your ass with hella swag. Keep a cigar lit, I'm the victor with the class. You thinking you can toy with limit tech when you boys been? How you breaking your joystick? Who been feeding you poison? If you in your fort tonight, tune in to the Brooklyn night forecast and 108 Dragons.
Finish him!
Shield is down. I'm in position and ready for immediate assault.
Negative, Commander. Not against a ship that size. Not on your own.
Sir, permission to leave the station.
For what purpose, Master Chief?
To give the Covenant back their bomb.
get it cracking.
You already know what it is. Whoa, what the hell? What the hell? What's wrong with this stupid thing? Hey. Oh, my bad. That ain't it either. Wait a minute, what the hell happened?
Oh, we all over the place.
Oh, no.
There we go.
I couldn't hear it. God damn these buttons, man. Damn. What's up, people? What's up? Yeah, man, let me shout out to the members real quick. Where that damn button at? Yo, I'm all over the place today. I don't know what's going on, man. Yo, man, what's wrong with me? Shout out to the members, man. Put a picture up here somewhere. Damn, son. Oh, shout out to the members. God damn.
Shout out to y'all.
My man's, and listen, Monday, those books for Hoggeet and J Mac, Great Big Gang Leader, the books will be going out. Game Time, Characters, Your Currency, those books is going out. And your shirt is on the way. They not like us. Anything in the merch store is downstairs below. But let me get into this intro. It's only two of us to start. Super G's on his way. The driver will be here to save our ass. Bloody Nakumos is off tonight. Try to get Sir X Trash in here so he could talk Xbox. But you know, it is. It's kind of cold. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little messed up. But you know, it is what it is, man. We love that guy. Listen, man. I want y'all to give a round of applause for my brother who's coming back, man. He's hardworking, saving lives. It's my brother from another mother, Mr. Scrub. What up, Scrub?
What's going on? Thank you for having me. Glad to be here for another week. We can talk some video games, doing a little multitasking. As always, sometimes on the weekends, so y'all bear with me. But we got a lot of stuff to go over. So
we do.
With us being two in the beginning, we'll be able to knock out some stuff. If you've got some questions, drop it in the chat and let's see how this thing goes. Let's get it.
That's a fact, man. And please hit that like and subscribe. It's free. It's free, goddammit. Free. Listen. You know it's your boy Lemon, the host with the most, man. I love being here. It's good to see everybody here. Yeah, facts. It's another Saturday, another great topics. Great gaming week of information, so we're gonna give y'all that knowledge, give y'all that, and like Scrub said, chime in, man. You're always involved. Without y'all, there's no us. Now, first topic of the day, we're gonna announce that we're gonna talk about the PlayStation 5 Pro, and we're not gonna talk about pricing as the moment. We're gonna talk about when they announced this, and I want people to chime in. When they announced this all-digital PlayStation 4 Pro model, even though you could buy the disc drive separately for $80, when Xbox announced the all-digital model just recently, it was said that they was killing off hard copy games. Now, when the PlayStation did the same thing, and even the all-digital, nobody said that. Now, Scrub, what is going on with this media, man? It's like it's like apples and oranges in terms of service and equality out here. I'm starting to feel like Xbox is the goddamn minority out here. Talk to me, Scrub. What's going on, man?
It's getting funnier each week as it goes, because you try not to be one of those people saying, it's the Xbox tax. They just hating, so this and this, but each week, more people are just putting on more and more evidence. It's only because it's not on your platform. It's something that wasn't your platform, so obviously it's bad. I think that sometimes with the console wars and these people, they transpose everything from sports fanaticism and they put it onto to video games, but because they're behind screens, they just make it even worse. It's just magnified even worse. Because, when it was just going to an all-digital console with Xboxes, fire field, they're getting rid of all your physical copies. You'll no longer be able to own any of your games, blah, 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 blah. Well, the last couple of years, whatever console you were on, if you bought a game, guess what? All you had was a physical key to a digital game anyway. So
You
the
still had to
argument was
download the game from the disc drive,
exactly,
which
so
is crazy.
yeah. So when you got your special edition God of War, whatever, which didn't come, some of them didn't even have the game in it, or some of these other ones didn't have the game in it. What was the point of getting the special edition? Because there was nothing other than your statue and some fancy other stuff. You are still getting digital copies. The world has moved on to digital long before us. Before we even thought of doing, hey, let's do all digital. Your music has gone to all digital. Hell, your cars are getting updates over the internet, ramping, getting your car better. Yeah, it doesn't even matter if you don't own an electric vehicle. My truck gets automatic updates all the time when it gets sitting in the driveway or in the garage. So
Yeah?
all of this stuff. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
To the the interface to your vehicle, all that stuff gets updated. They refresh it and stuff, so it has a Wi-Fi connection to the house. And when it's parked and it's sitting and it's ready to do a new update, it automatically does that in the background.
Oh, that's
so
fire.
yeah. So it's like I said, it's not even an electric car. So all that stuff been doing it for the longest of time. It's just all of a sudden when everybody saw the first Zune or the first iPod, that was your clue, that was your key that they was doing it. For some of those folks who were, I got the baddest PC in the world along with my console. If you actually play games on that baddest PC, you've been getting digital copies through Steam for eons. So, it's just one of those things. I want to argue because it gives me a talking point over the other one. That's all it is.
I haven't seen a physical media PC game in years.
My lap, because I don't, because I used to do mouse and keyboard years ago.
Ouch.
I think the last disc that I bought was like the original Halo, Combat Evolved. I played that on PC first. You know, stuff like Hitman, Fear, all those type of games I played on mouse and keyboard. And I think I could up you on that one, but go ahead. Yeah, I can't tell you the last time after that since then, and that was what, almost college days. Well, in college days, I had those.
I can tell you a game that I bought in physical media for PC. RTS, Command and Conquer Generals.
Oh wow! Oh yeah.
That's a long goddamn time. Well, this is the problem with great points, brother. But this the problem, man. If you game share, the only way to game share really is digitally, right? So,
right.
You know, that was the whole pun with PlayStation. We shared this, you know what I'm saying? Before they had that digital sharing media, which finally caught up to Xbox this generation.
Right.
This last generation, you either played at an inferior frame rate. I mean, resolution, it just was horrible. But now it's apples and apples. But I don't understand. Colin Moriarty went out there. He had a big campaign. And it kills me, some of the shit they be saying out here. You had a big campaign on Xbox killing off digital and then praise the pro. And not only did they praise the pro, you made an argument for why digital is the way to go. When as just a few months earlier, you were saying some bullshit about Microsoft doing it, and now they the problem.
People say stuff.
Yo, I was gonna pull up the footage, but I usually do that on Conversation with Lemetius, one-on-one with the people. But I'm telling you, I got receipts, and he just said this last week. And I'm like,
yeah, people act like there's not, like nothing's being recorded. Like they can't go back and look at. But I think a lot of folks don't care, and they just hope that nobody remembers the last time. How can they
think they can get away with shit and people clipping shit left and right? Because I caught that clip. Shout out to Asteroid. Astro Bull. Shout out to him for sending it to me. I said, didn't this motherfucker just say all digital systems was bad? He just said this.
It's all about the spin. It's all about the spin.
You just said this, man. You can't make this shit up. You can't believe the stuff that these people be saying because they don't stand on what they believe in. They just saying shit for the current moment, and it has no value. I'm sorry. You have no value in that, man. That was absolutely crazy. Man, I was disappointed. Well, not disappointed. It's typical BS, man. Now, I want to talk about something crazy, man. I see a lot of flack behind Star Wars Outlaws. I see a lot of flack about the latest Assassin's Creed, which I don't know when people became video editor critics, because they see a video, oh, it looks like it's 30. Oh, I don't like the way he moved that 1 second. Digital Foundry is creating some meatheads. But with all the flack that Jedi Survivor 1 took, Jedi Survivor 2 took, people said it was a good game, but they still was complaining. Now Ubisoft comes out and says, yo, we got 40 million players playing Jedi series, and we are working on part 3. Now, Scrub, with all this bitching and moaning on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Are you a player of this series, and are you excited to see that Ubisoft is continuing to make games without listening to these weird people out here? Are you happy with this announcement?
You might as well go ahead and finish out the series, especially when you know Star Wars and Disney, they're trying to tie this in. Cal Kestis is going to be in live action Star Wars pretty soon. They've already kind of said that we will see him in the future. So why do a half of a story unless you're going to tease it out in the show? But he already has his own show. I mean, his own game, his own story. Finish it out, and then you can sprinkle it out into the Star Wars TV shows or movies. I played the first one. I enjoyed the first one. It was a little hectic with me because with my time and how my brain moves, at a certain point, I don't like going through half of a whole board, and then if I fall and die, I got to go back to that same save point that I was on way back whenever. That's why I hate Souls games, because I don't have the patience to wait for the perfect dodge or the perfect block. But no, the first one was good. I didn't jump on the next one. First of all, because of a lot of the controversy of it, it wasn't working as well. As far as the visuals, the performance at the beginning. And the thing is, right now, we cannot complain about not having enough video games. There's so many other video games that you can play, even when something is working well or something is bad. If you're waiting on what you really want to play, you can wait and play it. But if you're one of the people that have to play everything, you're going to run into a problem, because you're going to end up not finishing anything. So I do want them to go ahead and finish it. Like you said, 40 million already players.
Ain't that incredible? That's incredible today. That's incredible.
And guess why else it's incredible? It's because it's single player, but it's cross-platform. Now, if you would have locked that game down to one specific console, then that's where you would have the problems. That's where you're having we know Square Enix, sometimes they just be on their BS. Oh, this game just wasn't up to our standards when we made this game, so we're no longer going to support, all of that stuff. But when you do a lot of those exclusives, and it's like a first-person game, it's not a multiplayer, it's not a game as a service, you are going to hamper your player base substantially. So it's another reason why you say, hey, keep it multi-platform if it's something that you're already going at as a publisher.
That's a fact. Well, me and your time is very limited. We can't game like the average person. I'm going to say this. I beat the first game. Excellent. I have the second game, didn't get into it because so much stuff be coming out. Didn't really have the time. Plus, with the glitches and stuff, I wanted to wait. The same thing with Outlaws. I'm waiting for more patches. And it's right. Especially with the AI. I don't like the dumb AI stuff. But I ain't going to sit here and complain and say, oh, I ain't never buying this game again and destroying the company. But it's good to see 40 million people enjoying this game, enjoying this series. It brings life it brings life to the hobby that we love, man. And I was shocked with those numbers. I'm shocked, and they pushed back my Assassin's Creed. God damn. Maybe it's for a good reason, but
I'm kind of glad they did. But we'll talk about that.
yeah. So yeah, Jedi Survivor is EA.
Yeah, it's gonna be something good. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with the next series. Like I said, I can't wait to see what they end up doing as far as putting that in to the Disney Star Wars franchise. It's gonna be something interesting. It's something that we don't see that much. A video game getting as much hype as it is, and to be able to tie that in to a movie franchise. It's usually you got a movie franchise and then you make a video game from it. But from a start base of video game and then go into the TV and the movies and to do it correctly and do it well, is something that I'm excited for. I really am.
Well, I really enjoyed the series. I like the story. I like the interaction. The first one, you fought Vader.
Oh yeah, that was
no chance.
Ain't no playing. I ain't playing.
Yo, you're a bad man. Yo, listen, you're a bad dude, man. So I'm excited to play the next one. Well, I gotta finish the second one first, but it's good to see. It's good to see that we're getting a third sequel because today we don't get those. We don't really get those today. So it is excellent to see this game thriving through 3. Get out that bag before I slap you. I told my dogs. He trying to lick it up. Yeah, but it's good to see the series thriving, man, because we have so many war stories today on games like failing and studios closures and fires or people being blended into other departments, and it's just crazy. So yeah, man. But let's get into the topic that you touched on. It's a great segue into that. Square Enix came clean, man, and said that Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth didn't do anything for them financially. They took a L. Shout out to all those PlayStation podcasts that try to make it a win with those 2 million in sales. And I kept trying to tell you, you don't know the budget of the game. Stop getting out here putting your egos on your sleeve, talking about stuff you don't know what you're talking about because you're promoting a piece of plastic for your narrative. I told you, business is what runs every industry. People want to make money. Square Enix has revamped their decision to put games out. I don't know what happened at Tokyo Game Show. Super G's in the chat. I don't know what happened at Tokyo.
And he's in the podcast.
Oh, I don't.
I thought you was waiting to introduce him.
Oh, I don't.
He here.
I don't see his window. Hold on.
Him downstairs.
Hold on. What's Super at? Oh, it's not turned on. Boom. There you go. Super.
Yeah, like mystical. There I go.
Well, you already know who just entered the building. It's the driver. What up, son?
What's good, fam?
Good to have you, bro. Good to have you. Yo, you missed a great show Thursday. K-Mega tore it up, man. Him and Bit Cloud. They tore it up so bad, Bloody couldn't talk.
Yeah. He couldn't get a word in. That was funny, but they was going to town.
That's rare, dude.
That's record breaking.
Yeah, for sure. That's in a Guinness for like a gasp of air that Bloody had to take.
Sorry,
breathe,
Bloody.
actually.
Sorry, Bloody. I'm sorry, Bloody, but damn, good to have you, bro. We were talking about Jedi Survivor. We only on our second topic. We were talking about the PlayStation 4 Pro Digital and the bias that they're getting because Microsoft was killing off systems when they made all digital systems with their recent announcements. And then, Colin Moriarty was one of the main leaders and advocates for that nonsense. And then when the PlayStation 5 Pro Digital came out, it was all gravy and hands-on tech. It's wonderful to be all digital. The hypocrisy of these individuals. But... You want to touch on that real quick before you go to Jedi Survivor?
The PS4 or PS5 situation, bro.
Yeah,
Being digital.
being digital, and they praise it. And when Xbox did it, they got killed.
I mean, it is what it is. It's I guess like with Xbox too, it's timing. So not only like it works against Xbox or Microsoft because of who they are, but it's also timing of it too, right? So it was a few years back. I mean, we're only moving more and more closer to digital, so it makes sense. And then Sony kind of like to let Microsoft stumble, and then they dip their foot in the water afterwards, right? So that's just Sony being Sony, and then Defenders being the Defenders, right? We shouldn't expect anything less from those guys. They don't call out anything that needs to be called out, but start an uproar whenever it's on the other side, right? So,
But
we don't hear them saying anything about the Horizon price jump right now.
Oh no, we gonna get into that. Oh no, we gonna kill him for that. Oh, we gonna kill him. We gonna kill him with that. Hold that. Let me say this before I get to the super chat.
Yeah, because I want to talk super chat. Yeah,
I think we already are all digital, and I'm gonna explain why I'm saying this. Games come out digitally, and they think about a physical release 2 months later.
Or some don't make a physical release at all.
Especially on Nintendo.
At all, yeah. Yeah, and then you see they're making less and less like the Blu-ray disc itself.
There is no physical game for that Capcom versus Capcom Fighting Collection. It comes out in November.
Well, they don't want to eat into profits.
Yo, listen, I'm just saying. I think
that's
we
true.
there.
Like you said, it is eating into profit, right?
Right.
That's a part they got to take into distribution, wherever they use to put the physical media out there. So they want all their monies. They ain't getting much as it is, so they want every single dime of it. So.
Just give me my money.
All right. Well, listen, man. Let me get to this super chat by the Angry Therapist MD. Shout out to you. With the $5 super chat. He said, you can't blame Square. Sony paid them and told them they have 60 million consoles. Sony scammed Square like they are about to do their fan base.
I disagree.
I disagree too.
Hold on.
Sony,
hold on.
Go ahead.
Sony used their weight, bro. Sony uses their weight.
As they should, though. As they should. That's
we the lead
though, right?
platform.
Like
they weren't scammed, though. They weren't scammed.
No, they weren't scammed, dude. That's the thing. Sony did what they're supposed to do. It's just like any sports team using their name, right? Yankees use their name to get players. Red Sox, same thing. So it's just them using their name to get what they want, bro. They didn't get scammed. Where they got scammed at was actually thinking within themselves that they were bigger than what they are. That's Square's fault. Square thought they were big enough to sell this many copies. Sony just said what's available to them. And then Square's like, oh, that's good, and we're going to go this way. That's the way I look at it. 60 million consoles and only selling 2-3 million at this time. I mean, like I say, dude, like Square isn't as big as they thought they were, dog. That's where it literally comes down to. And I think Square overshot.
Yeah, Square chose to be exclusive because it wasn't just this one game. How many games that they've been putting out and saying, we'll announce a further date. Is this exclusive? Well, or it's timed and we'll let you know. And then whatever timed exclusive, and they never moved over to the next console.
Well, we know that Japanese boss was a liar.
And they just do dumb things, right? Like how they have Octopath Traveler.
Homeboy's a liar.
They just make dumb decisions, bro. Octopath Traveler 1 on Xbox, 2 didn't come to Xbox.
Yep.
1 was never on PlayStation, but they put 2 on PlayStation. How does that make sense? How does that make any sense? Like whoever was leading the charge over there was not very smart.
I don't like that game.
Octopath, I love it.
It's
repetitive. They choosing that quick money.
It's repetitive. I mean, you're not saying you're wrong.
They choosing that quick money.
My dog going
You'll be able to, Games, to be able to.
Back, legendary. See y'all. DJ, I see you, Stone King.
And again, we don't know the terms of that contract because we know how, like, we still don't know a lot of terms with Microsoft and the Game Pass contracts, but we do know they like up front, we're going to give you this.
I know a lot of them terms and agreements with them goddamn.
But they're well paid, right? They're well paid. That's what I mean.
Some of them is paid by retention, by streams, by attendance.
Okay. But
everybody got
different
contracts. You see a big a triple A game going there, they got something up front. Some of these smaller people get paid like We'll put you on our streaming service and see how you do, and this is what you'll get if
and
you
that's
get
what I
this
was getting
amount
at.
of people.
That's what I was getting at. So
Right.
like it's not the same. So we don't know what Sony gave them either up front. Did Sony be like, well, you know, like you may lose 10 million because you're just strictly on us, but we'll give you this to compensate that. Like we don't know what they got because whatever it is,
Let me
Square
ask you
ain't
a
happy
question.
about it. And that's why
Let
Square
me
is
ask you
talking
a
about
question. Games are $75.
Yeah, right.
Times 1 million. How much? 75 million, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We don't know the budgets on these games. So if they
I
sell,
mean, it's safe to assume they're 200-300 million though.
right. Safe to right. So you think they sold 2 million at the time. That's $140 million, right?
But
So
you got to divvy that up
100
across how many
excuse
years
me,
they made the game.
$150 million, excuse me. Oh, yeah, 50, I think. Yeah. But that's what I'm going to say.
Roughly.
Roughly. So you going to think Sony going to get them $20 million to keep it on their platform? Come, son. None of this shit makes sense.
Nah.
I don't know what kind of money you think Sony, not you, but what kind of money people think Sony got, and they in financial trouble. They can't keep doing that either.
It's the prestige, and since they've had it, and they try to make it too, like Final Fantasy has always been a PlayStation exclusive. When we all know I had the first copy on Nintendo.
NES.
So a lot of people don't realize that, but it's just we've had a partnership for this long. And yes, during PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 era, Final Fantasy, that was it. The Final Fantasy, all your fighting games, those were the big tickets items that you were going to PlayStation and Sony to get. And like Super was saying, you just resting on your name and your laurels from 10, 20 years ago and thinking you're going to have that same audience. Just think how many people who have aged out of video games or they have stopped playing those type of games. They're on to something else. So if you don't have something that's going to intrigue the younger age as well, your numbers are going to just steady decline.
That's what sucks too, bro, because they don't look at it like that, right? Like you said, like the age out thing, right? Like most people that are playing Final Fantasy right now are not the ones that are between the age of like 10 and 15 or 10 and 16. There are us that's like in our 30s, early 40s, right? Because we played Final Fantasy 10 when it originally came out. We played Final Fantasy 7, so we live off those memories, 7, 8, 9, 10, even further back, right? But a lot of the kids nowadays never played those games. And even now those games don't even kind of interest their mind. Like they don't even care for those kind of games. We see what kind of games they like to play, and then that's not one specifically that will catch their eye. So
that's why it's good that they got 1 through 6 in Game Pass and see how that does. But we'll talk about that.
No. It's going to do good because
you got 20 people playing it, Bloody and a few other people.
But that's still good. If you can see 20 people on your list, there's millions of people on Game Pass. So, you know,
I wasn't talking about my list. I'm talking about total. But all right.
Yeah. That's what they talking about.
Just like I said, whenever everybody was on this podcast talking about that,
cocaine is a hell of a drug.
That Marvel Capcom that wasn't coming to Xbox when it initially came, I was like, bro, you're gonna have 50 people playing it, bro. I said that from the start. I was like, that we don't need this uproar. And then no one bought it. And then you seen the Steam numbers, abysmal, bro. It's just too much talking, bro. Not enough playing.
I bought it.
And I believe you.
I did. I bought it.
One of the 50 that did it.
I bought my Asus ROG Ally. I wanted that because I was going to spend $700 just to get that game on one of those one-up machines with the internet not working.
And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with bringing it, but it's the uproar that comes with it, bro.
Yeah,
like if y'all gonna go crazy, y'all need to put y'all money where your mouth is once the game gets here. What did you go crazy for if you ain't gonna buy it?
Yeah,
play it.
I had to show some money the other day on the beginning of the stream because somebody came in my chat and was like, yo, you don't got no money to be talking about the pro. So I had to show them I had like 3 times the pro money in my pocket.
I get tired of folks talking about who got money and who not. That's just ridiculous.
My graphics card alone costs more than a pro.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna black out some spaces on one of my checks. And when you see my check is over $7,000 for 2 weeks, $6,000 for 2 weeks, stop talking to me.
Yeah.
I work hard to play very harder.
Yeah.
No Diddy.
Yeah.
Stop talking to people who got the bag. Just because you say you want to buy something, that don't mean you can't afford it. Because I got a lot of expensive things. I hate people
you gotta take care of
pocket
business, bro.
watching.
You gotta take care of business.
Yeah, don't pocket watch. I'm telling you, get your feelings hurt over here. Because I will definitely prove my point. People are like, Len, why you do that? Because you talk too much. I will prove my point. I'm petty.
Yeah. to me, when folks talk about who got money or not, I go, all right. Instead of trying to figure out who got enough money to buy this console, pull out all your bills and put it on the table. Let's see. Oh, you living at your parents' house. Oh, so you're not paying money.
Or you living with your girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. Or your parents' house got passed down to you. So you don't have no mortgage because they slid in it for 40 years. So you ain't spending nothing but a car note or this. And it just it's funny. Or, you know, I got 3 roommates, so we split up everything. So it's just funny how some of the people, when they talk about who got money, who not, and they're basing their situation versus what everybody else is. So it's just hilarious how that works out. We got to do better, people. We got to do better. Some of this stuff is just ridiculous. What we fight
and like I always say,
if
the person who tried to insult me on Twitter really tried to come from my head, if you watch any of my unboxing, I have unboxed over $20,000 in equipment that I pay for. So I don't even know what you be talking about. You must not be subscribed.
Right.
But anyway, let's move on. You want to touch on? Oh, he got up. All right. So did a good job with that, man. Yeah, I definitely had that tag for that video, but I ain't gonna blow that dude up because I know I'll get a phone call. Yo, Lim, that's my guy. Yeah, people I know, I love them. I just can't take some of these people that lead the community into negativeness.
Right.
Negativeness.
We can all fuss and fight and have a good time, but we ain't got to be jerks about it, and that's the thing. Folks not used to getting punched in the face, and that's just the truth.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We in a different
games,
era.
Man. I love video games. I love this community. I don't care what platform you support, man. We gamers. There's only one word that generalizes what we do. Gamers. Don't matter if you cell phone game, you play spades. Don't matter. Playing games, man. Board games. Now you back. Bro, talk to me. Jedi Survivor 3 has been announced. 40 million players. Did you beat the first game, second game, and how do you feel about the series and those sales with this day and time of games, companies, layoffs, struggles, cancellations? 40 million. Ubisoft, talk to me.
Which one of us? I stepped away for a second.
Oh, you.
Oh, me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for it. I need to finish the second one because so when it came out, it had a lot of problems.
Glitches,
It wasn't optimized well at all. So I kind of played. I probably put like 20 hours into it and then put it down. And then now I bought
that's
PC.
a lie. Hold up. So you didn't recognize the glitches in the beginning?
I wasn't having them that much, bro.
Oh,
no,
okay, because I'm like, 20 hours is a long time to be playing and say, all right, I'm going to put this down because of the glitches.
But I also play games at a different pace than everybody. I'm one of those, like, search every nook and cranny to find things. So, like, 20
that's
hours
what I do. Yeah.
Bro, 20 hours for me, I'm still, like, in the first spot, bro. Like, I can put 20 hours in the first location, you know? So, I didn't experience many bugs or issues until, like, the real open world portion of it happened, and I was just like, oh, okay, I see what we're doing here. So I kind of fell off because of that, but it has nothing to do with the game being bad. The game was great. The story was great so far. I ended up buying on PC. I just jumped back into it, and it still got some issues, to be honest with you guys. But I'm still excited for it because it's the best piece of Star Wars property that we've seen in years. So, and that's over the movies, the shows, and all that.
I
good
like
stuff.
Star Wars Battlefront, and I like Acolyte.
Acolyte the show? Oh man, that's rough.
I liked it.
Rogue One is my all-time out of the newest stuff.
I like Rogue One too. I also like the one with
I think
when
Acolyte was
Luke
filmed right, but the story was horrible.
Han Solo was young.
Oh, Solo, no.
I like that
Solo
too.
was alright.
I mean,
Solo
you really, if you compare it to movies of today, they're good. But if you compare it to the classics, it's hard. those classics are classics. You can't really compete with them. you can't really. You just gotta keep making
besides
decent
Star Wars and a
stuff.
few of the other older movies, I don't even think a lot of the old movies were as good as people think they are. But that's a different topic.
No, it's
Hey,
nostalgia.
hey,
Yeah.
watch that.
Yeah.
Watch that.
You know I'm telling the truth. But anyway, I'm excited for it. I'm glad they're gonna actually do something with Cal Kestis too. In the real universe. So that's exciting to see.
That's what
I
I'm excited
actually hope
about.
they figure out a way to bring him to, I guess, like the new timeline. I don't know if you have to like freeze him or something, or bring him the new timeline updated, because the new characters they want us to use kind of suck. The new characters
I think they're gonna put him in the Mandalorian. That's what I think.
something. Well, they could do something like that. That'd be dope.
With a beard and a little older, not the younger look.
But on the topic of the game's great. I can't wait for the third one. I will be there day one. And the Star Wars, what is it called? The one on Ubisoft. That game wasn't as bad as everybody said it was. Outlaws. I'm gonna leave it at that.
All right.
And it's not because I had a free copy of it. It just wasn't. You know how free
That
make things
helps.
better.
That definitely
that bad, I
helps.
got it for free. It wasn't that bad.
Now I want to talk to the people of the stable, and I don't want y'all to go running for the hills. It's crazy the things that y'all do. It is so crazy that what y'all accept.
Still fast as fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody making fun of my man Diddy. But you PlayStation dudes got that pony look too. Y'all got that baby all work. Y'all got that work. You know why I said that?
By the caseload or what?
But yo, they got about a truckload. I just posted a tweet out. Horizon right now, PC 1019. Mad people shared it. One of my most retweeted tweets. Because once again, people in my DMs are talking crazy. Because I said, I guarantee they start charging for PlayStation Pro upgrades. Here come Horizon Zero Dawn. Remaster. $9.99. I just said this last week. My crystal ball is undefeated. My brother King is 98% right. I don't ever think I've been wrong. I think I'm 10 for 10, 100%. I told y'all that this is what they gonna keep doing to you. No, Lemon, no, they won't do that to us. PlayStation loves us. When we got Gears of War update, Gears Collection update, Halo update, multiple games, we didn't pay $1.
And Highbusters you could get with Game Pass.
Yo, listen, they're milking y'all like pregnant bitches in the strip club. This is
why they gotta be
crazy.
pregnant? Oh,
This is crazy because they the only ones that should have milk.
well, like you go in the champagne room, them strippers can milk something else. I'm just saying, that's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Whoa, hold on. This is hey.
Hey, yo.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
After dark.
Yo, okay.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Okay.
This ain't the den after dark, bro. We gotta chill.
That's what I'm saying. 45 minutes in. We 45 minutes in.
Whoa. Wow. Almost lost train of thought. Think about that one. So I put out a tweet and said, listen, if you want to buy it on PC, you can get the game for $10. Then when that $9.99 upgrade come, you spent $20 for the new version, compared to them going back to the regular price.
It's probably gonna be free on PC, no? Because I mean, PC technically already got all these updates, no?
No, it's not gonna be free. They got paid
Because don't you have to use your sign in for it on this time around?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even want to touch that because I ain't even got all the info on that. But I just know, as PlayStation only people, once again, I told y'all this was gonna happen.
They put that sandpaper on them.
But you attacked me for saying the obvious. Because you want to be blind in the dark and run around like Ray Charles when the sun is out, you still don't see shit.
They still
This is
fighting.
embarrassing.
day and date. Stuff not going to PC day and date. They're still fighting that.
Yeah.
And they keep announcing every game day and date.
So
last 2 weeks.
Let's go to you, Scrub.
Yep.
Sleazy ass Sony raised the price of this game in the digital stores and in the regular bodegas of GameStop. They can't do that shit on Steam. They can't do that over there. What do you think about these shady ass deals? Because you remember last time they came out and they changed the price of PSN, you know you wasn't able to stack PlayStation PSN codes anymore. They disabled that. Because you know they are quick to try to get, oh, you think you slick? We're going to turn that off, buddy.
Well, the way I look at it, all companies do it. Microsoft does it too. But at least when Microsoft does it, they'll go, all right, this is your last chance. Come next month or in December, at the end of the year, we will no longer accept, regular Game Pass keys, and you can stack them and turn them into like Ultimate Game Pass, stuff like that,
Right, but they'll tell you. Sony woke up the next day and said, price change.
It was like, wait.
They even
it
say
was
nothing.
It was one of those things, I guarantee you, somewhere in Sony, when they start discussing price and what they're going to do with games, there's that one person that sits in the corner and that's their whole job to go, all right, we want to charge like this. Excuse me, if you do it this way, there'll be a lot of people who will buy the older version and get the upgrade for 10 and all this other stuff. And they go, you know what? That's a great point, Jared. Let's fix this right now. We need them extra $10, them extra $20 whenever we can. When they bumped it up from 60 to 70, because one game did it and then PlayStation announced we're going to do it all the way across the board now. That's pretty much all games are headed down that road. So yeah, Sony, they're the king of pulling it. They are the king of showing their fans what the fans want, because they've been clamoring for it on social media and stuff. But then say, this is what you want. Now I'm about to get you for it. I'm gonna give you exactly what you want, but you're gonna have to buy it all over again, or we're gonna raise the price on you, or we're gonna hide it behind some PlayStation Plus paywall.
But the reason they can do this because they got dummies saying, yeah, go for it, do it.
Yes, exactly.
They're getting cheered to do this dumb shit. That's the crazy part, bro. They get cheered on.
Nintendo does it, and Nintendo has people who will buy it. Yeah, it is different, but it's in tiers.
I'm not saying it's okay, but yeah.
Yeah, Nintendo up here, PlayStation fans are right there, because Nintendo fans, every game, they'll buy 2 copies just to keep one in plastic, and they don't even have the console.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Oh, yeah.
You was done? So Super G can go? They raised that price, son. They said, yo, you're going to pay for this Porsche. We going to give you pinto beans status.
They gonna pay for it. I mean,
yeah, I'm not even bought it on PC.
They ain't getting it.
Oh,
I have it already on PC. That's why I'm already playing it at the highest level. So 5090.
Nah, son.
No, he the PlayStation Pro, the 5 Pro. I ain't doing it.
5090 in the house, bro.
Nah, I'm gonna go
5080.
I'm 4080 Super.
No.
Yeah.
No, go 5080. Just wait. Go 5080 November.
Come on, son. It might not fit in my case. It might be the size of my case.
It'll fit.
Blackwell
is smaller. Blackwell is smaller.
It is?
That one Blackwell is smaller. Yeah.
All right, we'll see. All right.
Well, I'm gonna holler at y'all, because in a couple of months or the beginning of the brand new year, that's my next big purchase. I'm building one. So
I've been debating. I would buy the more powerful 4090 and the PS5 Pro, but I don't want to make a fool of myself.
Because one of them you ain't gonna use.
You're beating the PS6 too.
Oh yeah.
You buy a 4090, you'll beat the PS6. You'll beat the PS6.
Talk about these raised prices, bro.
I mean, Scrub already beat it into the ground. I agree with him. I mean, it's Sony, bro. What are we doing? This is what they do. It's not surprising. They did this a while ago when God of War, the free upgrade. It was like, oh no, we gotta take it back. They just do fake stuff,
Do you remember
bro.
that?
Yeah.
Do y'all remember that, people?
There was a list of games they were supposed to get like free upgrades for. And it was like, no, hold on. We didn't say that. Like, bro, we got the adverts, bro.
Yeah.
It's all over Twitter, dog.
They don't,
you can't hide.
And then it didn't care.
But,
Guess what? The PlayStation community leaders
Yeah.
said nothing. Listen. You take that. Yeah, take that right there. Take that. Take that.
Hey, was that Goodfellas?
That's just the rub down portion. That's not what's used for insertion. That's the rub
Hold
down.
on, we got to do this right.
Oh, we on here.
I know.
Good.
I tell you that we gonna stop. Yeah.
Take that.
Take that.
That boy.
Yeah, I had that. We won't stop music playing. Yeah, take that. Yeah. Next, we're gonna sell you a controller with no insides, and you're gonna play with that. You're gonna pretend you playing. Take that.
Can't nobody hold me down.
Yo, Sony are true gangsters. I just want y'all to understand how gangster Sony is, man. They do whatever they want to do. And you know what? It's Microsoft's fault because they're not providing enough competition. That's what y'all said.
They ain't lying, though. They ain't lying.
Yo, but you like that? You like that when I broke out when Diddy tried to pull up my crib?
But they can't put out the same level of competition because they're not allowed to. Because when they start fighting back, it's all bad.
They sick they wolf on them, Lena Khan.
Yeah. No, for real. When they start fighting back, it's all bad.
Yep.
So they can't.
Yep. Well, I
start getting some questions. Hey, when's this coming over here? When's this coming over there?
I want my PlayStation community members, because I'm part of that community. Y'all got to do better. Y'all really got to do better. Y'all got to stop accepting this crap. Because like I said, I got into a King Thrash last night. Oh, go check that Wise Old Gamer channel. I tried to get him to come over here and follow me
King
on Twitter.
Ass?
Yeah, I said that too. He was like, shout out to my man.
Takes her ass. Everything about that guy.
Mr. Bushido.
A fool. Walking dirty sheets,
He called him a stupid fuck. I was like, wow. God damn. He's not that bad. He ain't talk that crazy shit, but he wasn't that bad.
He ain't gonna talk that crazy shit while you're present.
Yeah, I know. He'll wait to tweet. All right, so we're gonna move on, man. Oh, this is a big question. I'm going to you first because you here, not blacked out. Man, we all know the PlayStation 5 Pro is dropping, and I got a question for y'all asses. This goes for the chat, and I want y'all to think about this, man, because I always bring up stuff here that other people don't want to talk about. So I'm going to talk about it here. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man, across 3 platforms. I got to go re-sign up to my thing so I could do something on Twitter again. I don't know why Google keep messing around with my Twitter money, man. I don't know what they doing. Anyway, my Twitter charges, whatever they doing. But it's like every month I got to put my card back in. I think it's a glitch, G. I'm like, it's only like $8, bro. Well, I gotta keep putting my card back in. Anyway, so I'm not streaming on Twitter right now, which sucks. I love to bring the conversation to everybody. But let me say this: we all know the Pro's dropping. You know, in the FGC case battle with Sony crying about Call of Duty, the first thing they was talking about parity and giving Microsoft developmental kits for their new hardware that's coming out and future hardware. They don't want them to have no type of advantage, being that they are technically a first and third-party publisher, the big first-party publisher on the planet as it stands right now. So I have a question. Call of Duty and Doom is dropping on that PlayStation 5 Pro. And I'm going to you first, Super. Now, we spoke to many developers. We know that they love hardware. They love taking advantage of new hardware. They love the idea of giving you the greatest fidelity as possible when you have a powerful piece of hardware. So I got a question for you and the chat. Will Bethesda take advantage of the PlayStation 4 Pro in Indiana
The 5
Jones
Pro, I
and
think
Doom?
so. I think so.
So you tell me they gonna give Sony, and they complained about parity, they gonna give Sony the better version over their mother company. You think they gonna do that, or they gonna be parity? Because this is what they cried about, parity. Because technically, the 5 Pro is not really better than the Series X.
Not much better.
It's tiny.
Yeah, it's real small.
Right.
But I mean, and technically you're right. All they have to do is be on par, right?
Yeah,
Just parity across the board.
Parity.
So that's all they have to do. But I think to showcase their game, they want to showcase the best they can, and most of the attention will probably be on the other companies' console, because more of the ads we'll see will be PlayStation. You know, no matter what. Like PlayStation ads run on my YouTube, bro, and I don't even play a PlayStation. So, you know, like most of that will be garnished from the PlayStation side of things. So they might want to blow it out on theirs because that's where most of the eyes will be, I guess. Because they already know too that most people are gonna buy it or get it in Game Pass. That's Xbox customers.
Right.
So they have to figure out a way to sell it on the other system. So make it look great.
No, okay. I'm gonna go last. Scrub, talk to me. Will they do parity?
I think Bethesda, if it was up to them, they would max it out as much as they can on each console, what the console will do. But since it's not up to them, I think that there's a good possibility that they look, even if it's what and what on both consoles, if they have PSSR, whatever to do up-resing, it's gonna have a little edge on visuals, however big that is. If the difference is blowing up to 400% or 100%.
How do we know they got dev kits yet, though?
They gotta have dev kits.
We don't.
And you know what? If they don't have dev kits, then it's just gonna be on PS5.
That's what
I'm
saying.
It's gonna work on PlayStation 5 Pro.
Because they technically don't have to. They technically don't have to do technically don't have to support.
I don't want them to give Xbox dev kits for nothing. Don't ever give them again, so we don't have to worry about these first party games.
They technically don't have to do it for the Pro. They just do it for the PS5 and let the Pro do whatever it's going to do.
Right. They might not even have that. That's a great point.
Yeah. All they do is for the 5, because the Pro is the BMW. So or they all have to do is for the Chevy. Like here, that's it. Mm-hmm. You know, they don't have to. But once they do it for one, because it's all technically one ecosystem. So you're asking, at that point, you're maybe asking Microsoft to do extra work, which they don't technically have to do, or maybe even want to do, right? Mm-hmm. To get stuff running on their system. So maybe they don't have to handle it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna be goddamn petty. I'm taking a high road. Phil ain't gonna allow none of that shit. Parity is what we giving you. Parity is what they signed for. Right? That's what they signed for. That's what you cried for. That's what you went to court and lied for. Balls. Right? This was your thing. This was your main driving force. Don't take Call of Duty. They might make our Call of Duty more inferior to theirs. We want parity. This is Sony words, not Lemon. We read those documents. We saw those cross-examinations. We want parity. Parity. Okay. We gonna give you parity. We gonna make it exactly like the X version. Facts. You can't tell us to use the PS5 Pro power. You can't tell us what to do. Just like you can't tell Tom Howard to make his game 60 when he likes 30. Shout out to Mav. Big debate with me. I said, dude, he likes 30. If you're a Bethesda guy, you know that. Lemon, I think it's gonna... That's what you think. He said, I like 30. 30 is 30. Right? Game is coming out at 30. What they do down the road is something else. But I try to tell people, listen, You can't take your opinion and wish it to happen. These devs have a inlet frame rate on certain games as 30 because that gives you the best graphical fidelity, whether you got a 4090. If you got a 4090 and you running the game at 120, run that same game at 30 frames, you see 20,000 things more on the screen if the game is 30. Facts. Facts. Because if you're running something that's 60, that's double. And you run it at 120, that's quadruple. 30, right? So, the less frames, the more things you put on screen. I keep trying to tell people, parity is parity. Let's give them parity. And they better not do no extra work. Because they cry for something, you give them what they ask for. Your wife asks you for $10, you give it $10. You don't give it $10.10, you give it $10. My daughter say, Daddy, give me 20. Sometimes I give her 30. Because she's spoiled, so that's different. But come on.
I wonder who did that.
Yeah. Little single dad, bro. I wish I had another kid to spread that love 50-50 because I created a monster. I got rid of my wife to have a second wife. Jesus.
Oh, because that's all it is. It's a mini-me.
She definitely be telling me what to do. Jesus. But I'm saying, like, give them what they ask for. I don't want to see none of this digital foundry bullshit because now y'all hypocrites. You know? I know what developers like to do. I know what they like to do. And I'm a tech head. I ask these questions. I answer these questions. I ask these questions to get an answer. What do you think about these frame rates? What do you prefer? How would you like to be in Game Pass? I'm not these other content creators who want to ask the politically correct question to stroke the dev ego. I ask a real question. I ask a question that we want to know as gamers. Not disrespectfully, but I'm saying, listen, that's why I can answer the question about Game Pass, unlike some of these other content creators, because they won't ask a straight question. How does Game Pass pay you if you can divulge it? And respectfully, are you happy with the service? If you go to my content, nobody said no. And anybody who wasn't in it said, we wish we was. I've never had a developer say, oh, no, I don't want to be in that. So when you see these things fly on Twitter, you got one dude who's the artiste. He's not even a PR guy. He's not a manager. He's not the CEO. He's not the producer. Those dudes is who call the shots when the stuff goes somewhere. Anyway, let me stay on topic here. Bethesda, you better get them what they ask for. Goddamn parity. And I don't care about their opinions. I don't care about their feelings. You give them what they ask for. First of all, we don't even need a goddamn refresh anyway. COVID, developer layoffs, and everything else. Y'all haven't taken advantage of the shit we got.
Right.
And you don't give us
That's
something
the
else?
biggest thing. Mm-hmm.
My man Cognito said, Lamp, I know you're going to buy it. I said, I ain't buying shit. Why should I buy it? What is it going to do for me? Oh, we got advanced ray tracing. God damn it, AMD hardware. Don't do ray tracing like NVIDIA anyway. It's not your technology.
Nope, I keep saying that.
People don't even know these. Yo, I told King Thrash last night, stop. Do you know who? You don't know. He don't know who he talking to, bro. I'm like, yo, I want a King Davis people. You don't know who you talking to. You have no idea the technical caliber level that I'm on. He tried to explain Pisser to me. Pisser is goddamn Sony version of FSR. DLSS. It's their take on it.
It's FSR. That's all it is. It's an upgraded FSR.
And FSR, DLSS, and Pisser is to take advantage of games with lesser hardware to give you the so-called high-end look. It's an upscaler.
That's all it is.
Y'all don't know listen to your boy Lemon when I speak. Huh? Keep telling y'all, man. Y'all listening to these dudes who they're duds. They don't know their stuff.
Upscaling will never look as good as native.
Never.
So
never. That's why I buy top
they're
line and everything.
They're taking smaller images and just blowing them the hell up. So it's like getting a 4x6 photo and blowing that shit up to like a
that's right.
A 10 by whatever.
Just get a smaller TV, and that fixes it.
I want y'all to go to
Yeah,
Wiseau
no,
Gamers
for real.
channel last night. Wiseau Gamers channel. I said, listen,
I think 1080p look weird on 60 inches.
you got
Right.
you got a system like the Xbox One. Games running 720p and 900, but it has a built-in upscaler. You got a system like the Xbox Series S, 1440p 120, but it has a built-in upscaler to 4K, both of them. You have a TV. Every TV has a built-in upscaler. If you put something 720p on there, it's going to try to upscale it to 4K because it cannot display 720. These are facts. King Thrash tried to have a debate with me about tech, and he lost tremendously. I tried to get him to come on the show and let's go tomorrow night. Let's go with the shit, since you know so much. And it's not a slight to him, just that you need to learn yourself something.
He would have got jumped by accident.
Yo, listen. I didn't insult that guy. My man
Real, because we
Bushido
would have
did
all
enough
told
for
him the
that.
same thing.
But listen,
We would have all told him the same thing.
and anybody could just refer him, clip this out. He know what I said. You welcome here. Let's get that work. But you can't talk to a tech dude who know what he's talking about. You dudes look at, it's like somebody saying, oh, you go to Best Buy, we got 4K TVs, and then we got Ultra 4K TVs. They're the same TV. It's a punchline, you dummies. Same thing. Listen, everything has a built-in upscaler, except monitors on PC. That's it. All you getting is what the thing could display, and that's it. What you give it is going, it may not look that good. Monitors really don't come with that. It's very rare that you get a monitor that do that. Some of the LGs do though. But what I'm telling you is,
I was about to say the high-end LG.
but you know what you got to spend for that. You know what you got to spend.
Oh yeah,
that ain't no
$1,100,
$500.
$1,100,
Right.
1,300.
TV status. So what I'm telling you, I'm not telling you
27
because I
inches.
think I'm right. I'm telling you because this is what I do, and people don't get it. I don't use these on my Asus ROG Ally. I put it native. I may put things to medium. I don't want to use FSR. It brings in something we all complain about. Input lag and all this other stuff. All this other stuff comes with it. It's just not working out the box and you just taking advantage of the resolution. No, there's negatives and cons. Come on, man. You know what? I ain't gonna even get started, man. God
Input
damn.
lag, lighting issues.
You already started.
I know, bro, but I hate when people try to talk tech to somebody. Stop talking to me. I'm built for this. A lot of us are. We built for this. Don't talk to me about tech and you don't know what you're talking about. Don't explain HDR and Dolby Vision. Dolby Vision is HDR. It's just Dolby Vision's take, and they change the settings to what they think HDR is supposed to look like. Now it's called Dolby Vision. Dude, now I listen to Atmos. That's the same thing as DTSX. Please stop. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, chat. Sometimes you gotta give out that work, man. So now we're gonna move into Crafton's CEO hinted and talked about Hi-Fi Rush, and these are his comments. And this is when people try to attack Microsoft. They try to attack Microsoft for letting go Tango Games. Just like King Thrash said, Microsoft need to go last night. I said, yeah, my little homie Persona said the same thing. Microsoft need to quit the business. You in third place making $22 billion a year. Oh, that's not profit. No, that's revenue. Sony reports revenue too, $28 billion, and they got 61 million consoles sold. So why would Microsoft leave with $22 billion in third? They're not gonna leave that money there. That's dumb. Anyway.
That's just like Pepsi leaving because Coca-Cola is the number one every year.
Facts.
So it's the same with Jack in the Box, Burger King, and all them behind McDonald's.
Right.
Why? You're still making your money.
Why would you drive by the goddamn lines down the street?
King. Right. Right.
Why?
Wise said the same thing. He said, so Burger King need to tap up because McDonald's number one? Hell to the no. They making too much money. So when people say stupid things, I do stupid rebuttals. But anyway.
Well, because you have to do a rebuttal that they can understand because they're stupid.
Oh, damn. I try not to call people stupid, but my man Bushido called King Thrash stupid like 3 times last night. I was like, son, chill. He was like, nah, fuck that. I was like, yo, son, don't call him stupid. Yo, it was.
I will.
Damn, that's two. So now, let me say this for the record. Crafton is the company that bought Tango Games. Now, people said, oh, Hi-Fi Rush is saved. They saved. No, they not saved because you fake-ass dudes on Xbox did not support. It was in Game Pass, and you did not support. Now it goes away. Oh, my God, I can't believe this. The game is gone. Jesus Christ. What's going on? Oh, why would Microsoft kill them off? First of all,
Only thing Crafton gonna support is PUBG, bro. Leave it at that.
First of all, let me say this. When two companies combine, they got multiple positions that's doubled up. No company buys another company and keeps everybody. Facts. Just what I tried to explain to King Ass last night. Try to explain. Oh, no. I'm like, yeah, you just a hater. But he said he plays on everything. I'm like, so why would you want Microsoft to go? You want all Microsoft titles to disappear? Make it make sense. But anyway, not going to make it about him. What I'm saying is, for all you dudes on Xbox that be fronting and talking that bullshit and y'all do not support, this is the problem. Crafton Games, the CEO regurgitated, oh no, we didn't buy them for that game. That game will not be getting a second iteration. We bought them because they're a good developmental studio, and we're going to put them into our other studios to help out other people when we're doing other games. So,
sound like a support studio to me.
Sounds like a support studio. Facts. So now, Super
They got
G,
no identity.
talk to me. There's no more Hi-Fi Rush 2 coming. They
It don't
said
shock
that
me,
game.
bro,
They said
'cause
that
it's
game was a
Crafton.
failure. They said that game was a failure.
Bro, if Callisto Protocol was a failure to them, they're not standing on that and doing anything with that, bro.
Which was an
Gonna do a high
awesome
five.
game, by the way.
It was. It
That
was.
game I beat that too. If
Yeah,
I
it
say
was,
I beat
but-
it, had to be good because I don't beat nothing no more.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's my
a lot
point,
of
bro.
people. That's
Yeah,
a lot
that's-
of people.
That's my point, bro. Like they don't believe in that. So why you gonna believe in high five? Doesn't matter what the 50 people on Twitter say, bro.
Right?
So
Right?
all they believe in PUBG. That's it. They got that
I believe in
money
PUBG too.
and
I'm a
it's going.
PUBG dude.
So,
I'm a PUBG dude. Shout out to PUBG for creating all these battle royale modes. Shout out to PUBG.
oh yeah, definitely.
Shout out to
Definitely.
PUBG.
There's that, you know.
The originators.
But yeah, it doesn't shock me, bro. You could check. You could just go on Xbox, do your own little simple research, bro. You could check on there and see how many people actually finish high five. You'll see more people with that first achievement, maybe the second achievement, but that's where it ends.
I'm
That's
close
literally where it
to
ends.
the end, and I'm gonna tell you why.
That's-
I finished it
I
and
play-
started a new run. This game's awesome. I don't know.
Good for
why.
you and a tween that did that, scrub.
No, but I'm gonna say this. I love the game. I think it's amazing.
It's not a bad game.
I think it's amazing, right? But I'm gonna tell you why I got to play it so much, and I'm still playing
It's
it
handheld.
because
Great on the handheld.
Asus ROG Ally
I
X
played on the
and my
same,
Ally.
dude. I was
Right.
the most time I put in that game is whenever I was taking it on the
Yup.
go.
That's
Yup.
a perfect
My back-
Nintendo
with my
game.
back-
Yeah.
With my backbone on my phone, bro. That's when I was playing the
Yup.
most through Game Pass.
Yep, I
played it
love my
a lot.
Asus ROG Ally, man, and then you know
But when I pull
because
up in front of my console, that's not a game I'm like, oh, touch that tile. Let's get that one going.
yeah,
Absolutely not.
yep,
We not
definitely. I love my ROG Ally. I get to take my games on the go. It definitely gives me an Xbox
then-
experience.
Back to Tango, they were mid developers from the start. Don't
Oh
care
yeah,
nobody.
yeah.
Because as much as I love the Evil Within, those were mid games.
No, they
I-
mid
like,
games and they old as shit.
Yeah, and
I did
they never
Ghost of Tokyo.
Tango
I mean,
Gameworks-
what's that other
Tango
game?
Gameworks they never had a game they set the
Ghostwire
world on
Tokyo.
fire.
Ghostwire Tokyo, right?
Yeah, they never had a
I
game. they
really
set
wasn't
fire on.
feeling that game.
I don't like Deathloop at all. I think I don't.
Ghostwire Tokyo
It be
was a
losing
little
me.
too
I'd be like, yo,
different
what's
for me.
going on? I had to watch somebody on YouTube explain it. I'm a gamer. That's a problem.
But that was my issue with Tango when they got dropped or whatever. I was just like, well, can y'all name why they would have kept them besides adding them to be a support studio? You
Right.
can't name a good reason to keep them. None of their games sold. None of their games blew the world
And I
away.
love the Evil Within. I love the Evil Within. I
like
love
them
it.
too.
One
I like
and
them too,
two.
but the
I
fact
love
is-
it.
But the fact is, I worked at GameStop at that time. After those games released in like 2 weeks, they were already like in the bargain
But
price
listen,
range.
if you come to New York, don't put that shit on your resume because New Yorkers hate GameStop.
That's fine, bro. I was there for the free goodies. Free goodies in the connects, bro. That was
Yeah,
it.
yo, listen, I know why you
Got
was
to be
there.
some amazing.
He was like,
Yeah, you know.
I barely worked there.
Yeah, dude. I do like
I
an
remember that.
hour. I'll do like an hour every 3 months
Yo,
just to be on the roll, bro.
You're right. That motherfucker, one day
about
we was
that.
at E3. He said, I work at GameStop. I looked at him and said, why? Why? Like,
Bro, I got
the company hates their employees.
Hey, bro, all the homies had Series X's and PS5s on day one because of me.
You take care. Yo, listen, I had the same connects, bro. I had half of New York City's DMs in my pocket.
That's
Facts.
what it was for. Not because of
I was
companies.
calling and getting everybody's systems. Yo, you need a PS5?
Yeah,
you need a Series X?
that's what I did.
I got y'all.
That's what I did.
Right.
That's exactly what I did. Took care of
You need a
everybody,
Switch? I got you. No, but them days is over. I don't got no more connects. And I live around a corner, like literally like 300
Oh yeah, because
feet.
everybody gone. Everybody got fired.
Yeah, everybody got yeah.
So yeah, but
All right, so
Tango was never that good from the start. So
you want to touch on this, Mr. Scrub?
I mean, I liked Hi-Fi Rush. I would have loved it if there was been able to have a second one come out. But like we were just talking about, when you look at even them saying that we looked at it and it was gonna be a loss. There's a reason why Microsoft didn't announce right after that game got dropped that they were gonna make another one, because if it would have had the player base and as much as the excitement of a shadow drop first party Xbox game, the way everybody hyped it up, if all that hype would have went into actually the game being played, I think they would have tried to do a second one. But when they're looking at cost effectiveness and money and putting the money toward all these bigger studios that are going to make money regardless, like say a Call of Duty or one of these bigger multiplayer games that's in Microsoft and Xbox is stable, I can see why they didn't, but that's just one of those things. It's just like, man, I hate to see that one go. I put this akin to now I can't call the game out. Sunset Overdrive.
Mm-hmm.
I love Sunset Overdrive.
Me too.
That
great
game
launch title and Rise.
Yes, and enjoyed it. Rise too, and I enjoyed Sunset Overdrive so much,
Quantum
and then it was
Break.
like gone.
I'm gonna tell you this.
You ain't gonna
I
never
haven't
get
seen a
another
game
one.
right now that's equal Quantum Break in terms of story, action, like a Matrix movie. I'm sorry. 720p, whatever you want to call it. That game was phenomenal. And remember when he was walking through the glass, when he froze the time? People thought that was a cutscene. That was a game.
Mm-hmm.
That was the game.
Yeah.
But you know,
Rise was pretty
You know,
good.
Rise was
I'll
awesome.
I'll raise you Alan Wake 2 though. But I mean, it's
No,
still
but-
from Remedy, so it
no,
just
no,
shows you
right,
Remedy's style, dude.
Right. And you know
'Cause
what?
Alan
I
Wake
didn't even
2,
play
bro,
Alan
is
Wake 2. I
impressive.
have it. I didn't
It's
play it yet.
impressive, bro. That shit is making some of the most powerful computers crumble, dog. I'm telling you. That game's impressive.
All right, so we gonna move on, man. I want to talk about something real quick. ABK deal kicking in effect. Diablo 4, $1 billion. It's a $1 billion franchise right off the back. 150 million in sales in skins.
Game Pass should have destroyed that game, right? Right.
Oh yeah.
Game
Oh yeah.
Pass.
Yeah. I'm glad you. Yes, I love you, Scrub. He hit you. He hit you with that surgical jab. Take that. 666 million in sales, and that was part of my pun, man. This game released in Game Pass.
Day one.
Damn. And this is why you can't listen to some of these people that support some of this negative energy towards Game Pass or anything with a service, because I don't see the same energy. I remember when Disney Plus came out, oh, Netflix is dead. I said, Netflix will never be dead. And let me explain to you why. Like Game Pass. They got variety. They got African movies, Venezuelan movies, European movies, Russian movies, Chinese movies, Korean movies, American movies, Japanese movies, Afghanistan movies, India movies.
Bollywood, yeah.
They got everything in goddamn Netflix. They got something for everybody. You know why Disney Plus ain't gonna never beat them? And they had 200 million, then it quickly dropped off? Because they got American audience. They don't have an international audience. Nobody has the international audience of Netflix. I ain't never seen an African movie until I saw Netflix. They got native African movies on Netflix and previews to them. I just watched one today. It was crazy. They got a region for every part of the world covered. So anyway, we're going to get back to this Diablo.
That's why they're still struggling to make money.
Like my man, right. Like my man Scrub said, Game Pass will kill this game off. It's $1 billion franchise right now. Super G, you playing with your mic? No Diddy. Take that.
Knocked out the filter. That was good.
Diablo 4, super successful. Another game you could take on that handheld and go and play online, offline.
Beautifully.
Talk about it.
All that good stuff.
Chat, do y'all play this game?
I kind of knew it though, man. It's Diablo, bro. It just didn't hit big, I guess, like on the Twitter Spaces because it's more like directed to the PC crowd, bro, than anything. So it's secondary to console. Yeah, it's secondary to console. So that's why you're not gonna hear a lot of it. But it doesn't surprise me at all. It's Diablo at the end of the day.
I love let me tell you, I've been a Diablo 1 and 2 fan, but 3 took off on me when it hit the Xbox.
Well, that's what I mean. So, but like once it came to the console, you heard more about it because of it being on the console. Yep. Diablo 2 was just as big, you know, but we didn't hear about it because we were all playing on consoles.
On console, right? So Diablo 3.
That's why it doesn't surprise me.
The One-Away Dragons, we played for years.
That was the best thing about Activision Blizzard making that move to the console.
That's right.
Get my eyes on it too because
that's right.
Not to say it had reached its peak, but it's just only grown.
It's still room to grow.
Yeah. So and if you think, you know, like Overwatch and how much they make on their skins, you didn't think they were gonna do that on Diablo? You're crazy. You got just as many crazy fans on that side of the fence, bro. So it doesn't surprise me. But that's a lot of money, bro. A lot. That's for people like $20 on a skin. Not me. Really, not you.
Well, you know, I'm guilty of that. I told y'all, Fortnite, I got over $800 in characters.
We know these things, bro. I'm just saying, people just like to say that and call it out, but then you get these numbers. You get these numbers. So somebody out there buying it.
Listen.
Oh yeah.
I had some right? coins. I seen Michael Myers in Call of Duty. I immediately unlocked the battle pass. I immediately unlocked the battle pass.
I ain't even bought that battle pass.
No, I didn't have to buy that. I had the coins to cover. Little 1100. I had 15, had 1100. And
but you know that's going away the second this game over with, right?
No, it goes. It's
works. Not crossover in the 6.
No. It's good for Warzone.
Well, yeah, Warzone. I don't play Warzone.
I do.
Yeah, it's good for Warzone.
Right, I do.
Yeah.
I do. That's why I was like, let me get him while he available. Because of Warzone. I play Warzone. You know, I'm a Battle Royale dude. I like I hear me talking about PUBG. I love Battle Royale games. So
I'll play some Resurgence every now and then.
No, Resurgence is fun too, but that's still a Battle Royale. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. They just made Resurgence to get into the action more faster. You know what I'm saying? So I play both. So I had to get my Michael Myers. You know, I dress up as Halloween as Michael Myers every year.
Every year? Well, you tall enough.
No. 1 year I did Jason. I had the chains on. I'll post that picture on Twitter on Twitter if I find it. I'll tag you. Crazy. Walking down the street, everybody taking pictures with me. It was crazy. Had my daughter with me in the picture. It's crazy. But I put on my suit. I got the mask and everything. Yeah. Michael Myers every year. So as soon as he saw, I said, let me start this. Let me get that character. Let me get him. The only character I'm mad I didn't get was Hellsing.
Oh, yeah.
I own all the movies. Man, that's my anime life.
It won't, they took it out the store completely already?
It out the store, yep.
Mm-hmm. I think you can still get it, right? I think you have to go to the gun that it supports, and then you can get it from there.
If you go to the gun skin, you go to the gun skin, and you can get it that way.
That's in the pack. Go to the gun that's in the pack, and then it'll show you the skins for it. Hit that, and then the pack will pop up.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right.
Because I've done that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's never totally gone. They just don't advertise.
Not advertised in the store. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now we're gonna move on, man. Now. Once again, if y'all hear kids screaming, I got a 4-year-old, 5-year-old party in my club downstairs. And
They having a good time.
They wilding. I hear that way up here, and usually you can't even hear the music. But if y'all hear anything screaming, don't call the police. There's kids in my club. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's crazy. They really screaming right now. I'm surprised my dogs ain't barking because they probably used to that BS. Now I want to talk about this goddamn PlayStation 5 Pro anniversary bundle is $1,000.
The fuck are you talking about?
Lucky it ain't more.
The fuck are you talking about?
$1,000. Now, I don't care. Yo, listen. I came up in the streets. I grew up poor. I hustled all my life. I built a good life for myself. I paid for college out of my pocket. I'm a good father, man. I'm responsible, business owner. I'm good. I worked hard to get here. $1,000 is still nothing to laugh at. That's good change, bro. Even though I flashed some money Thursday, it's my money. All my bills was paid. Still my money. I work hard and play hard for it. You heard? Well, this is what I'm going to say. This is outside, even if you are an enthusiast for console, for a goddamn paint job. I'm going to repeat that. A goddamn paint job. Come on,
Ice
man.
cream paint job.
Come on, man. They want $1,000 for a paint job.
But look at all the things you get with it.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the stuff that you get, there's I think it's a fair deal.
I think that's why.
I think it's a fair deal.
Minus the paint.
But I mean, you're getting that Edge controller though.
Yeah, you're getting two controllers. One's a Edge, one's the regular.
$200 on his own.
Then you getting a stand. I mean, you getting a stand. Everybody can
No.
Stand
This is
straight
the
out.
best thing you get. You get the DVD cover.
Yes.
Not the drive, the cover. Nah, son, we're not doing that. Are you crazy?
I mean, that controller by itself is almost $200, ain't it?
It's more than $200 with the paint job.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I see value in it in a sense. If that you need a controller or you want that controller,
yo, listen,
but it ain't for me, baby.
No.
The fuck are you talking about?
Nah, we're not doing that.
About?
Nah, man. Nah.
I'm gonna continue to rock with this bad boy.
Nah. You're right. Which they said they sold out and is back on the site. Never sold out. They lied.
They never saw anything, bro. Right. They do that false
Spider-Man
freaking
Collector's Edition.
Yeah.
I rushed to get that. That shit was on sale 2 months
That's
ago.
just like how they say.
I thought y'all sold out.
That's just like how they say they have sold this many consoles, but it's not you've sold that many consoles. That's how many consoles been shipped.
Yeah.
So,
you shipped them
yeah.
from your
We gonna
warehouse.
get into that
He's out
too.
here building and throwing them out there in the streets. A bunch of them sitting up in somebody's warehouse anyway, not sold.
So
thank you. Ain't turned on.
Shout out to my brethren over on Twitter. We're gonna talk about that also. They posting, it's sold out. It's sold out in minutes. And then you go to goddamn eBay and there's thousands of them. So they're not really sold out. The bots got them.
Well, I mean, we said that was going to happen.
Oh, yeah, we
last
did
week.
say that. But don't get on Twitter and brag about something and the bots got them.
I don't know. Like, what does bragging about that do for you anyway? Especially if you didn't get one.
And then, shout out to somebody last night on Twitter said,
like, what?
I mean, on Wise Old Gamer said, yo, that's against eBay's rules. If you don't own it, you can't sell it. They're selling the goddamn receipt. And you know what's bad when bots buy
they're
it?
selling the picture. I seen it, bro.
And you know
I do it.
And you know what's bad? I got to zoom in here real quick. You know what's bad when the bots buy it? They're not buying nothing. It's credit card scams. So technically, Sony's taking a loss, you dummies. Hold on, let me rewind that. When the bots buy it, it's credit card scams. So technically, Sony is taking a loss, you dummies.
You better explain it.
And
don't
y'all out here
understand that.
bragging that the real fans like myself who couldn't get in there and get in control. If I knew they had it at Walmart, I'd have got it there. But it's too late. But it'll be back up. Trust me.
No, it's coming back.
I bought the plates.
Made too much money.
I bought the plates at $44, the PlayStation plates. from a third party, which I should have been bought. I ordered that. I just wanted the controller to go with it. But for you dudes on Twitter that's bragging it sold out, it didn't sell out. The bots got it. Just like them two dummies that had over 20,000 PlayStation 5s and they was bragging on Twitter. Do y'all remember that picture? Them two dudes?
Still ain't sold them all.
And still ain't sold them. Sony said, but we shipped. No, but what did your pocket see? Because after you ship these consoles out and then it comes back, fraudulent credit card, and they already got your console, did you make the money or not? And this is what we talking about. Super G, am I dropping facts or fiction?
That's 100%, bro. We know what it is. Educated around here.
And this is not about no slight on the people that's promoting something, but you better do your homework before you put your foot in your mouth. What are we doing, Super?
I don't know, bro.
Capping season is in.
That's all they do. The sales tell us these things, bro. Come on, bro. Oh, this game, come on. How many? What Astrobot sales look like right now, dog?
What
we doing, bro?
What Astrobot
ain't nobody
sells?
talking about it no more.
No, ain't nobody talking about it.
Obviously, obviously they didn't sell nothing.
2 weeks before that
Astrobot
game came out.
Astrobot Game of the Year. Blah, blah, blah. We heard all this. It's quiet in these streets.
Listen to this real quick.
Ain't heard nothing since 2 days since the release.
2 weeks before that game came out, I said, I'm buying a controller in the game. I support Astrobot and Little Big Planet. It's not going to sell. Here go motherfuckers in my DM. First of all, you slide in my DMs like a chick, you're weird. To say your little public message, which is private. Why don't you go on public and say it? Right. But I'm going to say this. I told you. What I said about my crystal ball? What I said about my crystal ball, Mr. Scrub? I'm 100% correct. I ain't been wrong
You
yet.
said you 10 out of 10.
Yeah. And I told you it wasn't going to sell. I own it. Like I tried to tell King Thrash last night when he called me an X-Bot, and I said, dude, don't disrespect me. And I started showing him all my PlayStation Day 1 collectibles. He said, I can't see you. I'm on my cell phone. You on a podcast on your cell phone? How Obama is that? Obama phone. Yeah, I hit him with that. But I'm just saying.
There's a lot of folks podcasting off their cell phones, sitting on the stand.
Talking crazy. But my point is, I said Astrobot was not going to be a top seller, and boom! Where is that? Shout out to our 1 million players in the first 3 days. Text that from PlayStation. Where is it?
They do not buy they do not buy their exclusives. Most of the people who got PlayStations, most of them, vast majority of them, are not PlayStation fanboys. There are people who want a console,
Call of Duty,
and they play Call of Duty, they play FIFA, they play
Madden.
2K. And before a lot of this stuff went cross-play, they had a friend who played it, and the only way to play with them is to have that same console. So they got the history already. But as far as exclusives, that's the last 4 or 5 PlayStation exclusives. They've been hitting
Spider-Man
around
2.
the 2 million mark.
That's it.
But you claiming, between PlayStation 4 and 5, we got 120 million consoles. But you got less than 1% bought this game of the year. What you said was game of the year.
And listen, this is not a slight on the game or Sobo. The game is amazing. It's a great platform.
No, I'm not saying it has.
I'm not saying that to you. I'm just saying in general. Just bringing it. I want to say this out loud because some people get it misconstrued when you talk about these fake ass numbers that people be talking about. They think you're talking about the game. I'm not talking about the game because I own it. And I think the game's fantastic. Is it Mario Wonderland better? Nah. We ain't doing that because of the hype. No. Is it a great platformer? Yes. What you think, Scrub? Talk to me.
I think this is going to be the new Spider-Man 2, how how this wasn't Game of the Year. There's gonna be a bunch of PlayStation folks at the Game Awards on their streams, and when they announce Game of the Year and they yell Astrobot and it don't happen. Remember last year how in the hell Spider-Man 2 didn't win? I think this is gonna be the next one.
Yeah,
because this
game ain't even got no clout though. The streets is quiet right now.
Because they don't buy it. You got
it should be forgotten by the
listen,
time
man.
the come around.
But here's the key.
Go ahead, bro.
What other game first party game they're gonna have out this year to hang their hat on?
As my man from Sean from TTS said, he said, "Hoe of the mountain." I said, "Oh."
They ain't got nothing else, so they're gonna cap. They're gonna cap and push this game, whether it's Game of the Year, whether or not.
With their wallets.
Well, there's a lot of people not doing that because
you can't cap for something if you ain't playing it.
Yes, you can, because people do it every day. But if they actually had to spend, if they had to spend the money for all the stuff that they're hyping up, they would all be broke. And when I say broke, like they don't have a place to hook their console up to internet, because they wouldn't have the money, because there's too much stuff out. You say, "Oh, I play everything." No, you don't. Nobody plays everything. It's BS. Only way you playing everything is you playing every little 5-minute video game, get you 1,000 achievement points, platinums, and go to that next one. There's no way everybody plays everything. Even the people who get paid to play video games don't play everything. It's just funny, but I love the controller the way it looks. I hate.
I got that
side by side analog stick. I like the offset sticks. So
right,
I will buy a scuff controller for a PlayStation that looks just like an Xbox controller, just so I can keep that same feel. Because after a couple of hours using that, my hands hurt, and I don't like it.
I got big hands. I'm happy about the new DualSense because it's bigger. Because I have big ass catching bits, so it kind of works for me. But when it was small.
Yeah, the smaller ones. Oh no.
It was like playing keyboard and mouse. My fingers was cramping. Super G, you want to chime in on this before we move on, man?
No, we're good. We've already beat it down.
Yeah, beat the shit out this motherfucker. All right. Okay. Just quick. Xbox says they have over 1,300 to 1,400 games being made in Japan alone for the Xbox platform. Give me your thoughts, Super G, because you are definitely one of the Japanese connoisseurs.
They need to shut their ass up till we see these games. Just go ahead,
I wouldn't have said that.
Be quiet, bro. Right? They just because all this is gonna be just headline somewhere, and it's gonna be put out negatively, bro. Just shut up.
Folks gonna start counting the games.
Yeah,
and if it ends up,
if you got time to count 1,300 to 1,400 games, you got a problem.
Then I say Xbox is the cheddar bob of gaming, bro. I told y'all these things, bro.
Like if it comes out to be 800, it's gonna be.
It's over. You know, like just shut up and just like.
800
we got
is still a lot of Japan, though.
Hey, listen,
right?
It don't
That's
matter.
They count every game. They count every game that one person made. One man team made this little handheld game. They counting that.
Shut up, bro. They just shut up. Just say, hey, we got tons of games coming from this region. Good to go. That's it. Name some of the developers, maybe, and then we got games coming from, Sega, from this company, from that company. And then that's that, bro. Stop all the count, bro. Stop it.
Yeah, stop giving numbers.
You want to give us a count there, but you ain't giving no other numbers, right? Let me go there.
You know what made me mad? This is what makes me mad. You said there was 1,300 games being developed to play on Xbox, but you keep saying Game Pass is over 100 games. Game Pass is steady around 300 games.
Yeah. I don't even know why to keep that 100 number.
Count, they know that number.
Yeah.
They know that.
But you gonna call 1,300. That's
straight.
That's why I love y'all, man. Keep it real, man.
They straight wearing jeans with the ass out over there, bro. That's what they do.
Holding my jeans.
Sell, boy. They over there trying to sell themselves over there, bro.
Oh man.
Oh, Scrub, you going to hell for that. You are going to hell.
my gosh, bro.
Hey, that's why I ain't do all of that. I ain't trying to get clipped.
Right?
I don't care if you clip me. You clip that, I'm gonna clip your sister.
Hey, why did I say that? Look where it went, bro. Oh my god.
Yo. Oh my God. Listen, man.
I was like, why y'all put Sarah Bond out there like that, man?
They steady do it too, bro. Like they say something dumb and then throw her face out there. Like here.
And she's a married woman. Her husband gotta be like, shit, not again.
Right. You gotta go home, baby. You can't believe they done threw my ass out here again. They done messed up and then
like, yo,
threw me out there.
Get that $20 million a year. Shut your ass up. Take that.
She come home. Guess what happened at work today?
You be like, shut your ass up. Where that check? All right, man. Let's get into this. It's crazy. I got some titles. I got it written down. I don't know what y'all. Listen, man. State of Play PlayStation 2. PlayStation 5. What did you think about the Japanese State of Play, man? Because let me say this for the record. As a gamer, every State of Play, even though it's supposed to be a first-party State of Play, right? It's not a PlayStation showcase. It's third-party partner deal. They didn't really show nothing.
Who cares?
Right? But what did you think? I'm gonna go to you first, Super.
Who cares? Who cares?
Come on, they had
Where's
some
the
good,
first party?
Where's
the first party?
They had some
I don't care for
DLC.
stuff that's gonna be everywhere else.
It was like deliver it, cunt.
I put on my pony hat right now, dude. Where
got the new Ghost.
Where the game? Bro? Where the games at? I don't care about these shows. Ain't no first party in it. Come on, bro.
They did have first party. They had
Ghost.
Yo, listen.
DLC.
They showed DLC. Deliver it, cunt.
Yeah. It was. Man, listen.
Hold on.
So
you didn't like
decent show overall. Hold on, decent show overall. But for a Sony show, for a Sony customer waiting to know what why they're buying this Pro for, a 1 out of 10. You don't know why you need to buy the Pro watching that show, bro.
Yo, hold on, man. Yo, hold on. Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me.
You don't want me to tell the truth or what?
No, I do. No, I want you to say a piece. I'm about to do something.
You got an Xbox. You got an Xbox coming right out after the show too. It's throwing salt in the wound. Like, hey, all them games they show, touche, it's here too.
We got them too.
Yeah.
Hold on,
we
man.
share them, brother.
Hold on. You know what? I'm about to.
You know, my big brother may wear the jeans first, and we'll put them on right after. That's what they're saying.
I'm gonna blow this up nice and big for the community. Yo, listen. You didn't like Hell of Us, Shredders, Sonic.
Hey, Hell of Us looks
Dynasty Warriors, Soul Reaver, Luna Lake, the Lake House, huh?
Listen. Soul Reaver
Dragon
needs
Age.
a proper remake, not a remaster. A proper remake.
Remember, I've said this
That
on the
game's
show,
too
bro.
old. That game's too old
No.
to be a remaster. You need a remake.
You calling me old? Because
Soul Reaver?
I beg for that.
Hey, that's fine, but it needs a remake.
I beg for it. Yeah.
They only
I don't
doing a
want a
remaster to see if they got enough folks who want to do a remake.
It does need a remake.
They're not doing that.
It does need a remake.
How many times we done got these
Not a
games do
remaster.
the same thing and we ain't get a remaster?
Yo,
bro.
people in the
Yeah,
chat.
because
look what
ain't
I brought
nobody
on the
was buying
man.
it, yeah.
This was part of the PlayStation Showcase. All of these games that's coming to Xbox. So I appreciate you.
Yep. But that's what I'm saying. So on a
Dragon's
good show
Dogma,
overall, right? Like when you look at what was shown,
Wilds.
because they showed you the Monster Hunter Wilds, which is gonna be fantastic.
They spent
And
way
it's gonna
too much
sell
time on
It's
that.
gonna sell like crazy because it's gonna sell like crazy. The last one sold over 20 million, bro. So it's gonna sell like crazy.
They
know
got better
doing it
combat because I
back.
think the other two was sluggish, or the other three.
The
I
last
don't like
one
it.
Rise was like, but the
I
one
don't
before that
like
was
the combat. It's like when you swing, it's like you press it and then they swing like 3 seconds later. I don't like
Yep.
that. I wanted more faster combat. But continue.
Hell of
The
Us is
trailers
gonna be
look
good.
better than the game.
Sonic's gonna be great because it's gonna come around the time the Sonic movie's gonna launch too, so they bank it on that. It's gonna do well.
Oh, I'm buying that.
Dragon Age has too much negative press going on right now.
Did you see those character models though?
Dragon Age?
Yo, they had no details in the face. And I'm not really one of
They made
those
sure they had the correct body parts.
Wow.
They made sure they got that right. They said no details, no mustache, no beards. But we're gonna make sure you got your Figure correct.
I'm gonna tell you what game did it for me, because y'all too goddamn petty, man.
You ain't even get to me, so you don't know.
Oh,
so you don't
I
even
thought
know.
you was talking. All right. Go ahead, Scrub. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Get your surgical on. He said, "Get him."
This is the best game that I saw in there, and it was so good and lackluster that I can't remember the name of it because everybody says Ghost 2, Ghost DLC. It ain't Ghost of Tsushima. It's what Ghost of
Yotai?
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yotai.
Yeah, Yotai.
Or something.
What's happening, Tay?
Right.
Tay.
That looked like a PS4 game.
Exactly. That's what I was about to get to.
Like a PS4
There was
game.
but you know
nothing
what?
they showed to make it look like,
man.
I gotta get
That's
this
what I'm
5
saying.
and this
Y'all
5
are messy,
Pro.
man.
That 5 Pro.
No.
Right now you're trying to sell the 5 Pro, so what are you doing?
No, they trying to
And
sell
this
that
is not-
Everything
bundle.
should have been shown right on the 5 Pro, dog.
And
100%.
this is not saying,
fuck
and
are
this
you
is not
talking
saying that
The fuck are you talking about?
the artistic style that they use. Oh, Lord Jamar. it's not saying. I'm not saying that the artistic style makes it look dated.
It
The
looked like a
game
PS4 game.
Yes,
Yes.
it looks like it.
That
It's like
trailer
when
was
I saw that,
suspect.
I'm gonna have to go back and see. Y'all got to put out that 4K trailer for it.
They did,
because
it looks the
Ghost
same.
of Tsushima
That
looked
definitely
better
was
than that.
running on PS4. That was running on
Ghost of
PS4.
Tsushima, yeah, I played Ghost of Tsushima on 4 and enjoyed it when it came out, and I was like, man, this don't look like any kind of upgrade.
And let me show
at
you.
all.
Let me show you, Thrash, what I was trying to show you when you was podcasting on your cell phone. This is the version of Ghost of Tsushima I bought.
Man, you bought that mask off eBay. Don't even lie.
All right. So when you dudes be trying to challenge an Xbox dude who buy more collectibles on your own console than you do, there's a problem. And I invited him. So anybody in here, yo, hit him, yo, clip that. Tell him to come on Dragons Den. We talk real talk here. You heard? Let's get it done. So that's what your state of play was. That was your state of play was.
That was
anything
there
else.
When you got a Tokyo Game Show, most of them games are not for me.
No, but they really,
JRPGs and a lot of those. I like that people have the ability to play those games, but to draw something out of me and say, man, I gotta go play that. It was really nothing other than seeing the new Ghost game. Other than that, it's like I'll end up playing that on PC because I don't see me going and get the PS5 Pro. I see me getting building a PC and then be playing PlayStation games. No, because I didn't say, oh man, I got to get that 5. I was like, with all the other stuff I'm doing, spending money on, I don't need the 5.
PS5 for $200.
Oh, well, you say that now, so you should be able to give me one for 100 now, huh?
Nah, I was trying to get my shit off to buy the Pro. Nah, I ain't buying that Pro. Fuck that. I'm keeping my 5. But I could have got your Pro for $200 though, for real.
It's all good. It's all good.
Listen, man, but I'm gonna say this, man. There were some games in there that impressed me, and I'm gonna go through my little quick list. You know what I'm saying? Hitman VR, Metro Awaken VR. I thought that was awesome.
Oh no, some of those VR games were nice.
Yeah,
I forgot. I even
love
forgot
VR.
about the VR.
Shout out to my boy 100. I play VR games. I don't care. I didn't spend that money for that new Quest. The PlayStation VR 2.
Hey, the VR market is so small they shouldn't waste their time showing it on that show.
Ooh.
How about that?
Damn.
You got to fill out the time.
Can I finish my
How about
list?
that?
Can I finish my list before you destroy
Make
my
the
ego?
show shorter then. I don't care.
And then I like that Met game Sin
Or they're showing it for
Duality.
5 people.
Sin Duality, because it reminded me of Mechasol, and I've been begging for that. So I'm kind of like, that's an itch they about to scratch. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was amazing to me. Lego Horizon is day and date on PC.
Wish we knew.
I don't know where I'm gonna buy that, or if I'm gonna buy it. Maybe I'll wait for a sale. But I definitely asked for Legacy of Kain, and it's getting remastered. So I wanted that. I just hope they add something to it, the elements, because you know
They not.
I know, but I'm still gonna buy it. Happy to see it coming to the X. I'll
It's
get
gonna
my
be a
achievements.
1-for-1. Yeah.
Astrobyte update the times trial stuff. I ain't really into racing against beating a level. I'm more like a completionist when it comes to adventure games like that, platformers like Mario's. I don't beat a Mario till I get every star, the 3 stars and the
That's
main
how you
star
know-
each level.
That's how you know the show was gonna be bad. When you spent a good 3 minutes with a game that already got put out. Astrobot.
Yeah.
I was like, oh wow.
Okay. So this is the last topic of the show. Your chat, man, y'all been absolutely amazing. Y'all been focused. Y'all been tweeting. Y'all been talking. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the super chats. It's greatly appreciated, man. It definitely with the memberships. Hold on, I gotta look for this goddamn member button because I moved my whole stuff on. Oh, there you go. I moved myself. Shout out to the members, man. Shout out to the last individual that gifted 10 memberships. I thought that was amazing. I was supposed to be doing a giveaway today, but I ain't get the wheel up, and we started late. So next week we're gonna do another giveaway for Hip Hop's book. Game Time, Characters Your Currency. The 2 books went out to the 2 winners, and
Harky's not allowed to win.
He not again. I'm taking him. I told Huggy he got enough money. I'm taking him out the wheel. You know what I'm saying? Certain people I got to take out the wheel, but I definitely appreciate that support for the whole community, man. I definitely appreciate you. Now we're gonna talk about Xbox Tokyo Game Show, and I'm gonna tell you I got a disappointment with some of my friends, some of these content creators that are my friends, and some content creators. A lot of things shown at Tokyo Game Show, we in the States already seen. They're not in our region. It's not really for us. I'm going to tell you after my 2 brothers go, but I'm going to say this. Don't disrespect Microsoft for doing the things for Japan that you might not understand. They got to resell games like a Halo Infinite, a Game Pass, services. Japanese people Japanese culture, they don't play first-person shooters. They like the little quirky RTSs, turn-based RPGs. They like that. They're a different market. They're really small. Microsoft has over 500,000 consoles out there, and that's a feat for them because Japan is technically an island and they're very small. They've never been the dominant factor in console sales for PlayStation or Nintendo. It's the rest of the planet that got the dominant numbers when it comes to consoles. So for them to be in the market, they're winning. Not the market, but they're winning for we finally getting our feet through the door. And they have to display something different. Today I seen Sarah Bond and Phil walk up to a girl, and Sarah was talking to the girl. She was like, every time I see you, your different outfits is amazing. And the girl is just nodding. And she looked like the guy from Men in Black 1, the Mexican dude who wasn't Mexican, but he was an alien. Just nodding. Right? Mm-hmm. Didn't understand them. Then the girl had to translate it, say who they was, and then the girl wanted to take a picture. And Sarah Bond, you could see in her face like, oh shit, she don't speak English. Phil had said something to her first. That's a language barrier problem. So they have to attack Japan in a different aspect, right? They walk around with security and translators. They gotta come from a different perspective. So when they brought out those Final Fantasy games in Game Pass was everywhere. You see how Phil had to break down where the A button goes compared to the X, and you know. People was like, oh, Phil telling him. No, Phil was explaining to him the situation. And the Japanese guy just nodding. He don't understand English. He nodding. Give him an E for effort. And we got to understand. And so I seen some podcasts today, yesterday, the day before. Oh, this was mediocre. No, you put out there on your channel, oh, they're going to announce the handheld. Oh, they're going to... Tokyo Game Show, Gamescom, is not where anybody announces shit. Right. Because the market's not big enough in those regions. When they announce something, it's usually over here. Because they touch the world over here. Whether it's Jeff Keighley's show, whether it's an E3, whether it's a whatever, it's over here. So when you make a video and you're a content creator, you keep putting a foot in your ass by saying, oh, this is going to be the newest. They're going to do this in Japan. They don't do that in Japan. What they're trying to do is get Japan the basic news that we know. It's a different region. So I want y'all all to stop watching those regions and expect some brand new situation to come out of there. They got to get the first message across because they're late. They are late to the circle. We had our summer in June. We are in September. So you're going to see things from September. You're going to see a new Indiana Jones. So stop putting your stake into the foreign market like it's the major market. Japan is nowhere near the purchasers of anything. Microwaves, cars, anything, cell phones. They do not beat us. Stop listening to people who try to sell you stuff and then say, oh, this was mediocre. No, it was not. They're giving Japan what Japan needs. This has nothing to do with the United States. It's on the internet. We can watch it, but this is not for you. So it's not a failure. This show was the most successful show they ever had in the industry. It's the biggest show they ever had in the industry, just like Gamescom was the biggest this year in the industry they ever had in Gamescom. Biggest booths, biggest games, most devs, most interviews. That shows growth. But for somebody to say, oh, it was a failure, kick rocks. You don't even speak Japanese. You don't know half the shit they was talking about on the internet. You got to watch those channels subtitled in English just for you to get your message across. Huh? That's my point. If they have a show in India for Indian people on a continent of Asia, is that for you, dummy? No, we had our shows already. They just getting the regurgitation of those shows. PAX East, PAX West, biggest two shows in the United States, right? But when they go to PAX South, you think you see something new at PAX South? No, dumbass. That's the same shit at PAX East and PAX West.
I didn't know they still did South.
Yeah, they do South in Texas. Shut your asses up.
In Austin? Yeah.
Shut your asses up. And I'm tired of the buffoonery on the internet. I'm tired of the buffoonery on the internet. See here, 108 Dragons, us here, everybody in this panel, nobody's on this panel that I do not believe in. They're going to tell you the facts. We got to stop stroking people's ego for clicks. Those shows are not for you. You're going to see Japanese new stuff, yes, but you ain't going to see nothing. They're not announcing a handheld there, you dumbasses. They're not announcing new VR in Japan, you dumbasses. They're not announcing a new PlayStation or Xbox. Damn, maybe the Switch. PlayStation makes more money outside of Japan, so does Xbox. Nintendo makes a lot of money in Japan. So you might get a Switch 2 event there. But not, that's it. So listen, with that being said, Tokyo Game Show, let's go to you. No, I'm going to goddamn Super G, because he quick to say, I believe what he said. We ain't got enough people for that shit tonight, so
Hey,
I'm going to you first.
Right,
You don't get
hey, you said it right, Lim. Whatever Lim is second that. No, but you were right, bro. A lot of it, the show isn't really for us, man. It's for that audience, right? That's
right.
I mean, listen to the name, the way it's named. It's for those folks. So messaging is important for them to get across to them, because kind of we already got the message. We already know the message, so it's important for them to push that message and push whatever they need to push to further their audience over there. And I think they did that. You see the games that they announced that's going to Game Pass.
The Japanese perspective, they did that.
Yeah.
Right.
They have to appease these different audiences to grow. It's just like you said with Netflix, right? Netflix has like the African movies. They have
huge
kind of
international, right?
So they have to put those kind of games and stuff like that in to Game Pass to reach those other kind of audiences. So when it comes to that, they did a good job, and I think that's about it for me.
Shit, that was enough. That sums it up. Yo, Scrub, talk to me. How did you feel about their presence? And they really drove it to the nail. And I think, and I downloaded a couple of these games, which was a Japanese announcement, but an American benefit. Those Square Enix games. I thought that was amazing because I like them. I like the Mana series. So, what did you think about their whole push, Japanese wise?
Well, I think they did a good job. For somebody who likes the console, but like you're saying, we are older generation, you know, saying the Amazon Fire Stick, this is your way to get into the game, or you know, Samsung TV, I don't even think they even showed the console off during the show because they were just trying to say, hey, you can play with Game Pass, you can play on your PC. They just trying to get into it. And so like what you were saying, that just shows you right there. They are keying their focus on what's relevant to the people who are they really talking to that is in Japan and the Asian market. I think it was big to have, even if it's just a pixel remaster of 1 through 6 for Final Fantasy, and then the Mana series in there.
Yeah,
I thought that was good.
One of them.
And to be able to have 1 through 6, not just one, and to have it on, and have them on Game Pass as well. I think that's a big thing, and I think that might be
the Persona series.
Yeah, I think it might
Same
be
shit.
a tell for what'll happen in the future, especially after Square Enix says they're going to start being multi-platform with their games. I'm interested to see how this companionship can be in the future when they put out the next whatever Final Fantasy anything. So I thought that was good. Frag Punk, when they announced that and saw it with the closed beta. So I forgot to do that. So when we finish today, I'm a register for the closed beta.
I registered
through the Insider Hub because I want to check it out to see if it's something that I'll say, hey, in the future.
You want that third-person shooter with the cards?
Yeah.
I'm in there. I'm in there day one. One.
So that's it. I'm interested to see if it's going to be worth something and to be able to play the beta before it actually comes out, you know, and maybe, you know, if it's a great game, I can spread the gospel and say, y'all need to check this out. Or if it's not as good as I think, you got time to fix it. So
I just got a new streaming setup, bro. We're going to talk when we get off camera.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you what I did after. I just ordered some shit from Amazon, a switcher that I wanted, and I'll get into it. Listen, man. That is a show. Yo, first of all, yo, chat, y'all been amazing, man. Please, if you're watching now, you're watching later. I want to do those sites where you just hear us talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on that. I got to talk to somebody who really know how to do that. Maybe Super G knows how to do that. Those talking podcasts.
Put it on the podcast platform.
Right. I'm working on it now. I want to say this too. We didn't get to the giveaway this weekend. Little off. Try to do it next weekend. And I'm gonna put a poll up on Twitter. But this is what I want y'all to do too. I need the community to follow me on Instagram because Comic-Con is coming up. I'm gonna be live streaming from the floor with my Ray-Ban Metas. So talking to the community. Awesome. Yeah. You know, broke dudes can't do that, so I don't know how I could do it because I'm broke. But I'm going to be streaming from the floor with my Ray-Ban Metas, man, on Instagram because that's where it's connected to. I wish you could use them on any platform because I stream directly to YouTube, but they don't have that option. It's just Facebook and Meta. I mean, Meta, which is Facebook, and Instagram. So I'll be doing Instagram. So 108 Dragons TV on Instagram. Follow me there. I'll be live from Comic-Con. I'm going to pull up on Everborn Saga live. So, you know, I'm giving you from the floor, man. I'm trying to get y'all that view from the floor. Yeah, man, it's a pleasure to have everybody in here. Supra, let them know where they can find you. His information is definitely in the chat. I mean, in the description. One of the hardest working men. Plus, he keeps people from drowning. I got 2 saviors on the scene. First responders in the building. All 3 of us is first responders, technically. That's some real shit right there. I just noticed that just now.
Oh yeah.
So tell them where they can find you, Super G, man. What you got coming up next, and what game are you looking forward to?
Same place you can find me every week. Same place every week. Same also on Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, Super_G. Otaku Fix. If If you are into anime, webtoons, and any of that nerdum, you'll find me there. And hopefully back here, if I ain't too crazy busy next week.
Yo, listen, we always gonna wait for you. I don't care. Classic like Reeboks. Now we gonna get to my man, Scrub Nurse, man. Yo, this dude opinion is so valuable to me, man. I begged this dude for months to sign that contract. Come on board. You know what I'm saying? I keep it real here. You know what I'm saying? This is my brother from another mother. Where can we find you, bro?
You can find me, especially on my channel is Twitch. It'll be Scrub Nurse, Scrub _ Nurse. I'm sorry, I said it backwards. Scrub _ Nurse. So I'm on Twitch. I'm gonna be doing some X Defiant, and of course, when Call of Duty comes out, I'm gonna be on that heavy. I'm gonna be on that heavy. So find me on Twitch for that. And then, of course, on our Twitter page is Scrub Nurse 3. And then from there you can find me on my Xbox to play. I've seen a lot of different people who have added me on Xbox, so that's cool. So if you want to play, just send a message out. I play with folks who are just phenomenal shooters or gamers, and I play with folks who are horrible at it, but we just playing and having a good time.
Right.
That's all it's about. We just trying to have a good time. So don't let any video I post make you think you can't play with me, because there's a lot of videos I don't post because I got ran over. So it's all good. It's all good. So just glad to have everybody with me. Shout out to the replay gang, and thanks everybody for rocking with us
the
too.
general of that.
Yeah. I was sitting there trying to finish up. I'm dual wielding as far as podcasting and getting some work and some reports out today. But so I appreciate y'all, and we see y'all next go round.
Yeah, you know what's crazy, man? Shout out to my two brothers here, man. Shout out to Bloody Nakumu and everybody who comes and be a part of this panel, man. Without y'all, I couldn't even do it without y'all. So I greatly appreciate that, man. Scrub.
That's right.
Hopefully we link up one day, one of these PAXs, one of these shows. I'm going to the Game Awards. I'll be with 100 and goddamn Dog G. So you know how that's gonna be. That's gonna be. I
can't do nothing this year, but my plan is
crazy.
for PAX.
Did you say 100 and Dog?
Yeah,
oh my
100
God.
and Dog. Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo, what you said, Scrub? You can't do what?
I said I can't do Game Awards because I go to LA like at least twice a year
you
anyway.
In LA. You like me? I go to LA a lot too, but
yeah, I got family out there, but my plan is to try to set up whenever they announce East for next year.
East is May.
East is May, so
I think the 8th through the 11th. I got the exact dates. I'm gonna look at my phone. I got the exact dates. If that's what you want to do, yo, bro, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm
I might try to do that.
ain't going there, but Lemon is going there.
I need to hit
my
up
brothers.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'll get the dates. Cause I'm gonna take vacation around that time to make sure I pull up. I'm gonna pull up anyway. That's what I do. You heard? So I'm gonna pull up. But I'll be there. I'll be there. So if you be there, I'll tell you the hotels. Crazy. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right. If that's what you want to do, I got you. But look, man, shout out to everybody in the chat. You know it's your boy Lemitius, aka Ray Hennezus. I love everybody, man. But listen, any podcaster, any content creator, you want to come on here? Let's get it popping, man. Let's give it to the people how they want to give it, and I ain't talking about that Diddy way. We don't do that. But listen, man, another great show. Shout out to my brothers on the panel. Shout out for the people that's not here that's on the panel. Shout out to the people that's in the chat. Please, and the Rewatch Gang, a.k.a. the general of the block, Steve Biko, man. He's the leader of the Rewatch Gang because he definitely get it popping. He always bringing 20, 30 people with him when he rewatching it, so I always give him his love. We will see you next week, man. I hope everybody enjoyed the podcast. We try to give it to you raw, right, and real. And as I always say, bring your game and not your name. And that's the facts. Good night, everybody. Enjoy your Saturday.